If the local business community has its way, Joburg will operate 24 hours a day. It says it will help in creating much-needed job opportunities and boost economic growth. The 24-hour workday has already actually been in discussions with the MMC responsible for finance. So let's discuss this even further with City of Joburg spokesperson Nthatisi Modingoane. Nthatisi, good morning to you. I'm not sure if you've been hearing us try to sing, the work, Rihanna song the entire morning. It seems to be the inside joke that I'm not sure if it's going to be the theme once this is successful. But I mean, what's the idea behind starting a 24-hour work almost economy in South Africa, and is it even viable?
Thank you very much, and good morning to the viewers as well. The idea really was pitched to the city by the business community itself, because what the city was saying is that we need to start creating partnerships, because the city can't alone revive this city. When we presented the budget earlier this month, we talked about golden repair. We want to repair the entire city of Johannesburg. Whatever is broken needs to be repaired. But with the budget that is available, the city can't do it alone. So we are starting to engage with different partners to say, how do we turn around the city? The level of unemployment is too high. Yeah. There's areas where there's decay and dilapidation. And then we need to work with partners so that we turn the situation around.
Absolutely. When the idea first was introduced publicly, one of the first things that came to mind was load shedding. The impact of load shedding on the strategy, very well done in cities like Buenos Aires, New York, Tokyo. However, in a more South African context, aren't these challenges working against us? You look at crime. Will consumers feel safe should this be introduced? I'm sure all of this has been considered.
Yeah. When we first got the presentation around this idea, one of the things that we committed to the business community is that we need to bring all stakeholders on the table. One, the presentation was done to the MMC for finance. We need to rope in the MMC for economic development, the MMC for public safety, and other stakeholders, including your ESCOM and other stakeholders in the energy sector. Earlier this year, we held what we called an energy indaba. The energy indaba looked at other innovative ways of trying to have less reliance on the ESCOM grid. And those discussions are also ongoing, parallel to this new idea, because the city operates on an integrated development plan model, which is a 5-year plan, but which is reviewable annually. So some of these ideas, we'll start to unpack them. Look at what is doable, what are the quick wins, what are the short terms, medium and long term interventions, and then we will roll them into the new integrated development plan so that we start seeing. Because what you can do it in chunks, looking at various precincts that can be won over quickly to be able to turn around the way we do business in the city of Johannesburg.
And if this implemented correctly, what are the opportunities and the potential that lie ahead?
The opportunities are plenty. One of the things that we want to do as part of the new term of office is to get the city that get the basics right. Two, we want to make sure that it's a business-friendly city. That enable businesses to create much-needed jobs. One of the things that the city has acknowledged is that the city, as a municipality, will not be able to create jobs on its own. We need all social partners, businesses, construction firms. We need academia. We need all organizations of civil society to partner so that we create a vibrancy that Joburg is known for.
Yeah. And just before I let you go then, because the conversation and the idea has been introduced into the public's minds now, what next steps lie ahead? And in terms of timelines, when are you promising residents of Johannesburg to get back with them with any feedback whatsoever, and what the final decision is around this 24-hour work day opportunity?
The process now is to rope in other MMCs that are responsible for other critical portfolios. your energy sector, which is MMC, SAN for environment and infrastructure services, so that we start engaging as to how do we change our operations. For example, if you look at a particular precinct where there is 24-hour service, you might need a 24-hour waste collection service, for example. You need to start looking at operations in different entities and so forth. We're hoping MMC for public safety, MMC Dembe to be able to come up with a plan that responds to these processes. And then what needs to happen as well, that those plans, once put on paper, they need to be tabled in council and be approved. My assessment is that the first 6 months will be really to knuckle down the details as to what can be achieved sooner and what are the long-term interventions. And then we can put those forward and be able to start engaging with communities of Johannesburg.
All right, well, I appreciate you speaking to us this morning. City of Johannesburg spokesperson Nthatisi Modingoane. Thank you.